Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawnspear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1. Whither the river flows. Crown City.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time.
What a bit.
I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see.
Cannot wait to kick that guy's ass.
Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Lura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Simone.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
All right.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
Wow.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
Ouch. Ouch.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
I know who I'm tempted to go for. I'm gonna go for the Salt people, mainly because my betrothed now is already from Ezra, so that's allianced enough. And therefore, we need to keep Byzantine in the fold, so therefore I think it would be better for me to go to Byzantine. Sundry shop and the taverns are unlocked. Okay, there's nothing around me. If I go to my encampment, roster is still the same, nothing changed. In terms of level, recruit. Times deployed. Okay, very cool. Encampment. Eagle-Eyed Helder, welcome to the Sundry Shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. House Wolfort always treated me well, and if there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you only need to ask. You'll be able to promote unit classes here too. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. At the Sundry Shop, you can exchange kudos for items and promotion allies. Okay. Promote class. Level 3. Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into 3 ranks: recruit, veterans, and elites. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats and maximal TP, and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising the unit's class also changes their appearance in battle. You can only promote a unit's class if they are at or above a specific level and you have appropriate medals. Promoting a class will consume the medals. Okay. So for me to get this here, increase it from swordsman to sword fighter, I need a level 10 and a medal of bravery. And I do believe that it is the same for every single one of them, I guess. Interesting. Alright, so, well, I mean, I cannot do any of that right now, so that's fine. Go to trade post. The trade post operates not on coins, but kudos. So these kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietus and medals. Quietus are command executed immediately in battle and differ from ability in 3 ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus point, QP, and not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. So you buy it, but then you always keep it afterwards. They're always present. Medals are used to promote a unit class. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added to story progressively. Alright, so quietus point. So I only have 48 right now. Is that only how much I have? I thought I had more than that. Chronicles, it covers the kingdom of Linwood. Now, I wonder if buying these would allow me to gain more data, information. So I'm almost tempted to just buy those. Okay, so I've used 4 points, that's fine. So we'll stay here for now. Until next time, yeah. So I see her, she's new. Well, if you need to learn Saronia, welcome to the Encampment Tavern. Wolford soldiers will have a place to relax so long as I'm around. I plan on sticking with you until the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and chat every so often. Okay. You can engage in mental mock battles at a tavern. Each battle is different, so choose one that best suits your aim. The enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach before deploying until things will quickly turn sour if you become surrounded. Pay attention to enemy positioning, and this is more of just an arena and things like that. Okay, so this is mock battles. And this guy is already here. Anything new to sell? These are still around. Sold out for these. These are the stones. I'm not quite sure who I want to promote more so than anyone else just yet. If I look, like my main guy for sure, like the main guy will be always around, right? So those are 6 iron, that's a lot of iron, goddamn. That's a lot. Alright, well let's do a mock battle. I'm gonna go with a pincer attack. Alright. What are my spoils? I guess I didn't get anything. Kudos, performing back attack 12 points. 2 simultaneous attacks with peer. 2 units that hit, okay. Perform a follow-up attack. Utilize the high ground. Okay. Fair enough. I guess the spoils are just some money that I can get. Don't be a stranger. Right. Oh, the angle changed. Interesting. So, if I have the crown, does it mean that I've gotten the reward? That I've completed it? Interesting. Trade post. I have 78. Quietus point. Increase maximum quietus slot by 1. Activate the moment you trade for it. Okay. I think my first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to have one. Move an ally's turn directly after your own. That would be like, I mean, that's huge. So let's just buy that. That's like amazing. Alright, let's go do one more battle. $18 kudos. Okay. Oh, and I did not even use them. I forgot. 46. I need one more to buy another one. I want to at least buy 2. I can make more kudos on this one. Oh, there's another one down there. I killed a guy? I didn't think I killed anyone down at that point. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, I think now I have enough kudo to fully complete this other purchase. Grant the currently acting unit to grant a critical hit. I don't really care so much about that, but if I can restore 50% whenever I want, that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go with that purchase. Very good. Now if I go to my inventory, HP ring, increase HP by 10. Very nice. Who would I assign this? Well, obviously this guy. He's going to be the one taking most of the beating, so... There we go. War Chronicles. Notes. Right, so I'll go through those. You guys can pause the video if you'd like. Okay, so all of those has been read. Information, what's that? Okay, so those are things that I learn whenever I talk to people. Tutorials, no need. Okay, inventory, roster. Everything's good. Probably can upgrade a few things now. I really like Anna. Anna's pretty awesome. What about you? What type of things do you need? Stone. Weapon potency by 5, total greater damage and restore more HP. Okay. Evasion by up 1. She'll need a crystal to do that. And she'll need the silver to do hers. Will be a letter for this one. Fiber. 2 fibers. Okay. I will keep what I have for now. I don't want to spend all my money right away, so... keep going. So, Sonora decides whether his house will make the journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost or the old state of Hyzante.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolffort. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going too.
Awesome.
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolffort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Okay, so to talk to people. Airfrost of Azentine would that have an attempt to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinion will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will determine the consensus of your party as played out through voting sequences. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own conviction. As a player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the other to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt will successfully only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serena's conviction will affect the chances of success. The key of winning over your party is gather the information beforehand, and that information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet in your journey. Travel to the Grand Duchy of Airfrost, so Yuet, Roland, and the Shield Guy, and travel to Hyzantine. So essentially I have to talk to Yuet. But since I agreed that I would like to go to Hyzantine, I should talk to people who wants to go to Hyzantine, because maybe they can give me opinions about it. No. Talk to the guards first. Prince Franny and Minister Patriot are waiting those who see our Eastern guest. They ask them to question on the matter. King Ragnar expects great things of you. If there's anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. I should like to hear more about the older state of Hyzantine. I know they laid claim to the source, and thus all the Norcelia saw. I'd like to know more about Frederica's home. I heard Grand Duchy Airfrost is known for his own freedom. I'd like to hear more about our home in Glenbrook. Are there any problems I should be aware of? I'm gonna go with Hyzantine. But of course, your curiosity is only natural seeing as your domain shares a border with the old state itself. Hyzantine is a very devout nation that reveres the goddess of salt and her teachings. The citizens are our followers, and they are led by our oracles, the Hierophant, along with the rest of the Saintly Seven. Hyzantine itself is mostly a desert wasteland with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership over the salt within, claiming it is divine boon from the goddess. Therefore, making it Norrington mostly wealthy and powerful nation. I heard that the people there enjoyed the peaceful and prosperous lives. You heard right, but appearance can sometimes be deceiving. As you may already know, it is probably best not to take a Rosalind lady like Frisno should. It's probably best not to take a Rosalind lady like Lady Frisno should you choose to go to Hyzantine. Okay, so don't bring her. Forgive me. I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish rambling have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make. I'm sure you will choose most wisely. Okay, interesting. Lord Wolfort, I know the position ahead as a house comes with many responsibilities, but being party of Ronan's fancy is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Ronan is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Ronan may be a prince, but he's also like a brother to me. I swear I do all to my service to the crown. I appreciate your concern, Fizz Franny. Hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our father before us. What was the log? What did you say? I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Ronan's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand. Crowned Prince Hello's son, he studies the art of kingship at his father's side and manages royalties. I don't like the middle one. Roland is one where you can speak things into. Sure you can see that. Either 1 or 3. I think this is good because he's afraid that I might just go do my own thing as the head of my house. You cannot win my favor as you have my brothers. House Wolford may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Calls them to the royal family, will do nothing to arouse him this suspicion. Wow, I just pissed him off, what? I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolford. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. Wow, I messed up, I guess. Oh, I can go up here. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, nothing up here. Ugh. Alright, nothing up here. This side maybe? Yeah, I should have gone with answer number 1. No items anywhere. Alright, last spot. I guess there really is nothing over here. Okay, so I want to talk to him first.
Lord Serenoa.
Argentine Minister of Medicine is said to be the beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruit of their knowledge without their own eyes. I wish to visit the Grenadiership Aesros. Argentine Medicine postponed persuasion. Yeah, I don't want to persuade him. I do agree with him. How about you?
Serenoa.
I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I'd like very much to see. Yeah, okay.
Lord Serenoa,
Until
hello.
now, Fiducia's position has offered her a few chances to visit Hyzante. Deepening your relation with the old estate would doubtlessly be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? Oh man, that sucks. Let's start with this guy.
Say.
Doubtless Airfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It will be wise to see how they live, don't you think? I wish to visit the holy state of Hyzante. What reason have you for wanting to visit Hyzante? I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal. Yeah, and since he's a prince, that's something that he wishes to see as well.
Certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzante is a country without kings or nobles. It's hard to imagine. But why imagine when we could see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. Interesting.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzante holds much appeal to me. Solely an exam are too clever by half. I'm sure the people at Herfast would give a warm reception, even if they were wrong. The way I see it, you can't go wrong with visiting Herfast, considering your nuptial circumstance. Ah, you want to visit Hyzante, eh? Don't you care to tell me why, my lord? The stories of a miracle performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folks alike.
You're onto something.
Yeah, aim for the people, because that's what he cares about. Doubtless we could learn the mind of, from the mind of the Ministry, where we had such a gift to the healers and mages at our disposal. Maybe we could ask him for a book, but always be of the mind that the best learning is done through...
I've made up my mind.
Very good.
Lord Serenoa.
Aishfrost soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Nova Zeldia. However, that is only a hearsay. I would like to judge that for myself. Hyzante has its charms as well, I'm sure. What about its appeal to you, my lord? It is said that their mages are unequaled. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors?
Quite true.
I've heard the same. What magic have I seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one of in mock battle, if able, my bow against this guy.
Okay.
And then Anna.
Lord Serenoa.
Airfrost or Hyzante makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts. They say Hyzante is a nation of salt and sand, and do you have a reason to go there? I wish to see America also here we're talking about that. You can scarce imagine such sands, they say with my own hands. I hear everyone is treated as equals. We'll go with that.
Indeed.
Let's see. I heard the priests performed their beggar's belief. Any knowledge we could gain would surely come in handy during the times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hyzante. Alright, fair enough. I don't really need to talk to the others, so let's do the vote.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzante? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
If that is your wish, this will be it. Hyzante is just as good as Aesfrost.
You have my vote.
When my lord goes, I follow.
I changed my mind.
Alright.
Forgive me, lad.
That's quite alright.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Wow.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant. We have decided. We set sail for the holy state of Hyzant.
Very nice.